Hello and welcome. Cloudy skies overhead for this match. Will be Gary Lyon.
What a game we have here today, Hutto.
Sandringham, Northern Knights.
Northern.
They run on in full confidence. They're looking sharp, and the crowd are appreciating it. Northern Knights wins the toss. Both sides look ready to get into the action. Just moments away now. And here we go. It's the Dragons taking on Northern Knights. Daniels charges with intent. Puts on a big hit. Puts on a bump. It's a foot race to get this one. Pretty lucky to get that free. He slams it towards goal. He delivers with a drop punt. He's excited about that one. The first goal of the match.
That's a really good team.
About to resume hostilities. Thumped clear. He has the ball. Drives it out of the pack. Tip rack with the mark. A spearing kick. Burton leading the race to the loose ball. Daniels puts it to his advantage, receives the handball and takes off. Puts it on the boot. Tiprat takes the mark, uncontested. Works it across the ground. Marks now and can send it back. Kick by Taylor. The ball knocked out in the tackle. Dug it out. Releases the handball. Is in his possession. He wins possession. Decides to kick. Couldn't quite with the mark. Just goes bang. Slams it onto the boot. Took his eyes off the ball. He has the ball. This kick to square it up. Northern Knights finds a way to get that one through. That will settle his nerves. Gets his first on the board. Congratulated by his teammates. We resume hostilities. Tap down. This is Watts. Brings it out of the pack. Takes the mark. Heads forward. Marks it on the move. Tiprack elects to kick. A good mark under the circumstances. Johnson with quick hands. Kicks hurriedly. Joyce leaps over the top. 45 metres out. Uses it now. A chance to gather the ball. Dug out the loose ball. Just put it on the boot. Burton looking to track down the footy. What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
I'm really enjoying this one, Hutto.
And now Burton. He's got the footy in his hands. With the ball now. Clark links up with a chance to run. Tiprat misses there. The margin is 1. Teammates break for him. Over the top of the pack. Burton moves it now. Ends up marking uncontested. Sinks the slipper into it. A chance to reload the attack now. Joyce has resources out wide. It's going to be deemed as deliberate. Something's gone on behind play, and there'll be a free kick. Burton with a low spearing kick. And now they create a turnover. Marking in space was Tiprat. 35 metres out. Lining up from a 45-degree angle. Going for goal number 1. Looks okay off the boot. Northern Knights by 2 points. Unsure of their next move. Taylor plays it to himself. Chose to kick it. The mark has been taken. Elects to kick. And the mark will be paid. Heads long with that kick. Abbott got under it. Puts boot to ball. Simply outplayed his opponent. Finds the loose ball. Joyce. Campbell's out in front. They can link up now. Does well to cut off the kick. Going for distance with the kick. A race for the loose ball. Hacking it out of there. There's the siren for the end of the quarter. The scores are Northern Knights 8 to Sandringham 6.
Northern Knights have come to play. They've got themselves in the game and need to push on now.
Here's Gaz to break down the stats.
Sandringham can't get their hands to the footy. If they can win more of the ball, then they can get back into this one.
Thank you very much, Gaz. Start of the second quarter. Swats it, takes possession. Hurried kick, found space for an easy mark. Gets a hand in. He doesn't want to let his teammates down with this shot at goal. He's a long way from home, but he might have the wheels. They can create from this. Steady hands there as he holds that one. 45 metres out. He heads for home. The kick towards goal. Celebrating hard. That's 2 in a row for Northern Knights. The lead is now 8. Back with another centre bounce. Punches it clear. He gains possession. Manufactures the handball. They can link up now. Tiprat rushes with the kick. Takes that one strongly. Got boot to ball. Marks that ball uncontested. Drives the kick hard. Well picked up. Makes it somebody else's problem. Sinclair is streaming past and gets the footy. Northern Knights fans would love to see this one sail through. Goes with the kick. The loose ball crosses the boundary. Anderson coming on. Anything standing out at the moment for you, Gaz?
I'm loving what this game is giving us right now.
Did well not to confuse himself. Doing well to intercept that kick. A long driving kick. Nice work from Tiprat. Not sure if he has the journey from here. Looking to kick goal number 2. Black controlling the airwaves on this occasion. So, what could Northern Knights do with this opportunity in front of goal? Move it on! You can see that happening right after it left his boot. Now they lead by 9. Considering the options on the kick-in. Finds a target. Slams it on the boot. Finds this one all by himself. With a driving kick. Good mark and looks to send it back. Releases by hand. That tackle just too high. Looks up with the kick. Gets into some space to mark this. Anderson could be upset with that. A clean pickup. Looks to move it by foot. Couldn't take it. Joyce looks in need of a spell. Gets into a good position to take that. Moves it by foot. Marks in a bit of space. Goes short by hand. Tiprat manages to get it onto the boot. Collected by Ablett. Looks like he might be hurt at the moment. Gaz, can you tell us what you saw?
He's going to check in with the doctor, but it's hard to see him coming back on.
Moved on by Anderson. Finds a bit of room to mark. Soccers it forward. Finds the loose ball. There'll be a ball up close to goal. What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
There's some great skills on display right now. It's a great match.
Is in his possession. Scoops it up. Picked off the deck. Loses control of the ball. Has it now. He's got the football now. Wants to move it quickly. Joyce there to mop up. He just can't get out of the action. That kick goes offline. The margin is 10. Abbott deciding where to go with the kick in. Over the top of the pack. Moves the ball by foot. Finds a target. Half-time and it's Northern Knights 16 to Sandringham 6.
Northern Knights have controlled the play well and deserve this lead at half-time.
Anything to add, Gaz?
Northern Knights are winning plenty of the ball at the moment, and it's allowing them to create plenty of scoring opportunities.
Thanks, Gaz. Halfway through this match, and plenty more footy to come in the second half. The third quarter about to get underway. Punched away. He gets his hands on the footy. Just gets it onto the boot. Tiprat gets the opportunity to have a shot for goal. Going for goal number 2. Intercepts the ball well. Moves the ball by foot. A strong pack mark. Goes with the kick. Strong mark in the contest. Looks to move it by foot. He takes the mark. Just gets a hand in. Picking it up was Daniels. He looks like he needs a spell. Out of bounds, right on the 50. Black heads onto the ground. We'll get the ball tossed back into play. What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
This is a great game, Hutto, and we can just sit back and enjoy it.
This is kickable by his standards. Normally a good shot on goal. This will have to be his very best kick to score from this far. The kick will be from a 45-degree angle.
Move it on.
Going for goal number 1. They are happy with that effort. Look at him. He really enjoyed that one. 16 points the difference. Umpire ready to resume play. Thrashes it. Has it now. Gets a quick kick away. An easy grab for Johnson. Gets a touch to the ball. Wins the race to the ball. Hacks it on the boot. He's really making an impact in this game, Gaz.
He's really having a big impact on this game.
Just leaves them in his wake. Great goal. Joyce celebrates with the fans. Northern Knights lead Sandringham 28-6. Clears the contest. He has the ball. Using every ounce of energy he has left. Smith with the intercept. Long, interesting handball. Quick hands, and they could be away here. Uses it now. Stands tall and marks. 35 metres out.
Let's go.
Going for goal number 1. Through for a point. Sandringham reduced the margin. He's worked hard and probably needs a chance to rest. Intercepted. Cleanly picked up. He hasn't seen much of the footy. It'll be a free kick for that high tackle. Great mark. Here's a chance for Daniels. Wants to go. A chance to reload the attack now. Punches the kick. Finds himself in space and marks. Couldn't snaffle it. The loose ball scooped up. Mops up the loose ball. Doesn't connect with the kick, and it'll be coming back. Kicks it out of defence. Stuck the mitts out there and held onto it. Marks that ball uncontested. And the ball trickles over the boundary. Can you tell us anything at the moment, Gaz?
I'd really love it if these teams took the contest to the next level.
Fantastic chase and tackle. Abbott closed the tackle.
A great defensive effort.
Daniels looking a bit sluggish out there. Didn't get low enough with the tackle. A piercing kick from Daniels. The ball ends up going to ground. Gets the loose ball. Rushes with the kick. Off hands. Kicks hurriedly. Gathers it now. Players move as they look to provide an option. Uses it by foot. Scoops up the ball. Wants to keep it moving. Tiprack leads all comers on the ground.
He's the most dominant player on the ground at the moment.
Handball's out in front.
High contact.
Stabs at the kick. The ball mopped up. The loose ball picked up. Clears the congestion. Tip. Sandringham with a lot to think about. They trail by 20.
Northern Knights will want to keep the foot on the accelerator and finish this last quarter strongly.
What can you tell us from the stats, Gaz?
Sandringham are giving up too often on possession. They need to lower their eyes and hit a target when going forward.
Thanks. 1 quarter of footy to go.
They have to go quickly to have any chance from here.
Smith read it best. Smith won himself a free. Goes by foot. The ball ends up with Burton. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
That's right, Hutto. He just can't seem to get into the game.
Made the goal umpire moved, and it's a behind. Searching for a teammate. Decides to play on now. Got boot to ball. Gets into some space to mark this. Puts boot to ball. Slams it onto the boot. Ball collected. Goes off the deck and through. Look at them celebrate that effort. The scoreboard starting to worry Sandringham now.
This is how they can score big, Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive. Sandringham needs to make the most of their chances inside 50. They aren't getting too many of them at the moment, so they need to capitalise when given the chance.
Doesn't take the mark. Use the hands and gives away the free. Heads it inside 50. Great mark in the pack. Goes for the goals. That's the sort of goal that can get the team up and about. His teammates rush over. The Dragons have kicked back-to-back goals. Sandringham now only trailed by 7.
He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot. That came off the back of some good work further up the ground.
About to resume play.
The Knights needs to do a better job and gain more clearances at the moment. They're getting...
Distance might be just beyond him. Abbott takes it well. Going for goal number 1. Summed it up, and he delivers perfectly. He just loved that one. That's 3 in a row for Sandringham. Sandringham behind by 1. Clark just too high with the tackle. Puts it on the boot. They can create from this. Collects the loose ball. Hits the target by hand. Handballs to a teammate on the run. Needs a bit of a rest. Links with hands. A chance to put a second goal on the board. Look at them celebrate that effort. The lead is now 7. And we're back in motion. Watts gets onto the ball. Dug out the loose ball. Picks up the loose ball. Sinks the slipper into it. gathers it now. Scoops up the ball. Long gets in the way.
The game has tightened right up.
What's with the hit? A clean collect. He flicks it over. He gives it a ride. Smiles all round. The Dragons close the gap to 1.
That goal will be a real confidence boost. You can see he's up and about now. Sandringham costing themselves with turnover today. They need to find a way to control the play better and stop turning it over.
Spears the ball. Takes the mark. Elects to kick. Wins the race to the ball. He looks like he needs a spell. A bit too hard with a push, and it's a free kick. He drives it. Takes that one strongly. Chose to kick it. Does well to keep it in play. Looking to kick goal number 2. He puts it out of bounds on the full. Decides to kick. Easily takes the mark. Slams it on the boot. Takes a simple grab. Just gets it onto the boot. And the mark will be paid. With a driving kick. Using every ounce of energy he has left. Sometimes you just sit back and enjoy the show. He celebrates hard after that. Sandringham could kick back-to-back goals. They've taken the lead. Thumps it clear. Penetrating handball is in his possession. Gets the loose ball. High tackle. Moves it by foot. Spills the mark. Releases the handball. He looks like he needs a spell. Long can link up through hands. Taylor kicks in heavy traffic. Well collected. Penetrating handball. Ball gets cut off. Drop punt straight through the middle. He's got a couple now. Starting to get into this game. Look at him. He really enjoyed that one. Sandringham have 3 in a row. Now they lead by 11. Thumped clear. Fantastic result for fans of Sandringham.
One side played a better brand of team football. You can't be too reliant on individual stars as much anymore, and that was the difference here.
Final scores are 7-3-45 to 5-4-34. That's the end of today's broadcast. Thank you for watching. We'll see you later.
It was great being here, Hutto. I can't wait for the next match.